So my father is Salman al-Odah. He's a prominent Muslim scholar from Saudi Arabia. He preached about democratic principles in Islam. He wrote a book called Questions on Revolution, in which he theorized about how democracy is a basic principle that should be upheld by everyone, and how the rulers should be accountable to their own people. And that book led him to a lot of trouble and was actually the first charge against him at the specialized criminal court in Saudi Arabia. And in that court hearing, actually, the prosecutors sought the death penalty against him on 37 charges, including corrupting oath, asking for arbitrary detainees to be released, and demanding a change in the system from an absolute monarchy to a constitutional monarchy where democratic principles are protected and upheld. So my father was arrested in September 10th, 2017. I was in Chicago, so I learned from the family that my father was detained, and that actually a large group from at that time newly formed state security apparatus approached the family. They came to the house, they searched it without any warrant. They took my father away, and then they told my brothers and sister at the time it's going to be a quick investigation and he'll be back soon. It was not a quick investigation, and he was not back soon. So my father has been in solitary confinement for almost now 8 years. He lost half of his vision and half of his hearing. And they actually detained him just a few months after my stepmom passed away in a car accident along with my brother. And the situation got even worse when the trial started in September 2018. They tortured him. They threw a lunch bag at him. They handcuffed him without even needing to do that inside prison. They deprived him from sleep, from medication, from food for many days during interrogation. And that was only to basically make him sign papers and documents that he said later he has no idea what they are. The situation, and I would say the file of arbitrary detention in Saudi Arabia is very bad. The treatment is inhumane. The conditions are unbearable. But if you got released during the past few months, and I think it's a good and relatively, positive progress. But I would say at least fourth times more people are still in jail, languishing because of freedom of expression, because of peaceful activism, and their activities in the public sphere. And the numbers include prominent people who are not as active, and people who are not even as political. One of the people who are still detained, for example, is Abdurrahman Sadhan. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison. His sister Arij is an American Saudi citizen living here in the States, and she's advocating for her brother. Another example is Manahal Al-Ataibi, who is still in jail. She is a yoga instructor, basically arrested because of her activism over women's rights in Saudi Arabia.